Hey YouTube, this is General Prepper. Just going to show you my Built Right industry setup in the back of my 2016 Toyota Tundra. Right off the bat, I just want to say these things that I'm putting on my back seat are going to be hidden under the seat when I put it down because I got to put 2 car seats in the back. So whatever I'm putting in here is really like long term. You know, we left town. We get to where we're going. We're not really going to be worried about car seats anymore, potentially. So just a few things that may be of use. Obviously, I have space, so there's things I can add later. But we'll see. The camouflage, you don't got to do camouflage. I'm only using the multicam because I have a lot of it. So I'm just using what I have. Again, this is going to be stuff under a seat, so I'm not conveying that, you know, I'm in the military or something like that. Well, because I'm not, and normally when I do my preparations, I don't use camouflage because I don't want people to see me as a potential help to them, all right? Because I'm going to focus on what I need and my family's needs. But all right, so basically what I have right here is one little pouch. It has a couple beanie hats for me and the family, and a couple sets of gloves, just in case we need those cold period or whatever. This, as you can see, is a shovel, the E-tool, the military E-tool, in case I need that. In here, I have another little pouch, has a little strobe light, a couple flashlight, and some extra batteries. In here, I have a compass and a little extra GPS. Obviously, a little glow stick. This is battery operated, so it's limited lifetime. Hopefully, it doesn't turn on whenever I put it down. Paracord. Everybody knows what paracord is. Always good to have extra cordage. It's about 50 foot right there. This larger pouch, what I have in here is a bunch of candy bars, granola bars, and snacks, just in case, you know, we need them. You know, why not have extra stuff like that, right? And obviously that stuff expires, so at some point I'll be rotating them out and we'll just use them around the house. And I often play with my preparations, so it's not like this stuff's going to be in here for a ridiculous amount of time. At the same time, in an emergency, you use what you got. All right, this pouch right here is just a mixture of all kinds of little things. I got a cat tourniquet in there, a couple other things that are first aid oriented. But again, the whole setup's going to be under a seat, so it's not for trauma necessarily. So I got a lot of band-aids, Neosporin, stuff for poison ivy, things like that in there. Also, I got lighters, fire-making materials, flint, and some other thing, hand warmers. But that's just a general mix. What I have down here is a Gerber. I'm not a real fan of Leatherman. It seems to be more complicated to me, not a big deal. And I have a whole bunch of Gerbers from over the collection over the years. 2 extra sets of iPro in case we need it, you know, for whatever the emergency is. And then a basic little fold-out knife that I got at Lowe's on that Black Friday. I got a bunch of those, so they were pretty cheap. And over here, I got 100-mile tape or duct tape, however you want to look at it. 90-mile-an-hour, 100-mile-an-hour, and a whole bunch of extra space. All right, so I can expand on this if I want, or I can take some stuff away. But what I did primarily is try to keep most of my stuff on one side, so if I do have to move a seat, I can get the most of it. So this is the larger panel for my underseat area. So I take one car seat out and lift it up, and I can still get in there. But just a few things over here that I can expand on. It's a pretty good setup, this Built Right Industries. I actually have this truck, and then we have another truck that we have the same setup in, basically a mirror image. Probably got a little bit more stuff on the other setup. I just didn't feel like pulling out the seats to make this video. Great technique to store things, even if you can't leave your seats up all the time because you got car seats like I do. No big deal. Again, you can always add to it, and this is kind of one of those things that's very passive to me. I don't have to put a lot of effort into it. I basically got to do it once and then I leave it, except for having to come back in and replace the food that's in the pouch right there. But why not put it in there? So just something to think about. when this truck is running around, basically it doesn't look like it's a prepared vehicle. It just looks like a regular vehicle. And I like to kind of be passive in my preparations because I don't want to become a target. I don't want people coming to me asking for help necessarily. I'd rather be making myself available to help people. So just an idea, think about. So put your supplies in a place that no one can see, so no one can take it, no one can break in your vehicle. I've heard stories of people leaving stuff up and having to wire pouches and certain things in because people breaking windows and breaking in and taking their stuff. But in this case, I don't think it's going to be an issue because the seats are going to be locked down, and well, nobody's going to see that this is there. All right, so I'm going to continue coming up with little ideas to share because I have an interest in trying to help people be prepared for any kind of emergencies. Again, I don't prepare for any specific emergency, just any kind of emergency. So anytime I can add any ideas, just let me know.